You ever wonder what the secret is to becoming a great leader? Well, you're not alone. There's a lot of people looking for it. The good news here is that there's a lot of great information out there about becoming a leader. It defines leadership excellence and inspires us to take our leadership to the next level. But have you ever wondered that with all of the great information that's out there, why it is that we don't see more great leaders? It's easy to think that the problem is that we don't know enough about leadership. But what if the problem is that we just don't do enough with what we know? When it comes to leadership information, it's easy for us to be just consumers instead of being practitioners. Leadership involves a lot of big ideas and grand concepts. But each of these ideas and concepts needs to, at some point, impact how we behave. It needs to change what people see when they look at us. If it doesn't actually change us, we haven't really understood it, right? So what's the secret? Let me offer you this. I want you to take a leadership idea that's important to you and identify 2 to 3 specific behaviors that you think have the opportunity to change, that this area of leadership can impact. They can't be things like beliefs or intentions. They have to be behaviors, things that other people see. If you're having trouble identifying a behavior, I encourage you to start in the area of communication. Usually it's a great place to start. And what you want to do is get really specific. Think of things like maybe tone of voice or body language or eye contact or facial expressions. Make them simple. The simpler you can make them, the better. Pick one behavior and commit to putting this new behavior into place until it becomes habitual. Consciously use this new behavior all day long, every day, day after day, until you don't have to think about it anymore. And it will become your new normal behavior. It won't take long. Actually, a couple of weeks usually is all it takes. And as you do this, you'll begin to realize a couple of things right away. Number one, when you string a series of small behavior changes together, people notice. They don't know necessarily what's going on, but they recognize something is different. Something about you has changed. And they just interact with you in a different way. They engage with you. They can't anticipate how you're going to react. And it puts you in a position where you can take charge and influence them. Secondly, you become more comfortable with change. You become more aware of how people are responding to you, and you become more agile in your leadership. You get to the point where you can adjust your leadership style on the fly to match whatever situation you find yourself in. Ultimately, as you get comfortable with change, you realize that developing as a leader is not something that you have to add on to your life it's something you have to do in addition to all the other responsibilities that you're already doing. Developing as a leader becomes a lifestyle. And ultimately, isn't that what you want?